Shalom, shalom, brothers. Shalom. The Hebrew Israelites coming in week in and week out to preach the downfall of this wicked kingdom that's spiritually Egypt, that's spiritually Babylon, that we call America. And also tell our people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Indians, that they are the real people of the Bible, the Hebrew Israelites. Yasha Allah, Prince of the Power, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua's chosen people. But first and foremost, we'll give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rekak, double honors to the apostles and elders of the truth from GMS. Blessings to the Akim there preaching his word, the whole heart to sincerity. Blessed to the 144,000, 1/3 entirely, the first fruits kingdom of heaven, house of David, the Biyaf, that would die. Shalom, some brothers out there as well, doing his work and speaking different tongues and looking at different nations. Shalom, brothers.
Shalom, shalom. So, I've been reading a lot of articles. Yeah. I've been reading a lot of articles and watching other brothers' videos, you know, just trying to stay, stay in the now, stay on my watch. And one thing I'm starting to notice, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other brothers are noticing, is Amalek, and I'm going to use biblical terms because of what I'm about to say. Amalek is starting to squeeze his grip on the world. And I say that because you're starting to realize everybody in the world, right, is starting to realize who Amalek really is. Everyone's starting to know that the FJs are not the real people of the Most High. They're not Yasharala. People are starting to see that for what it is because of all the wars, turmoil, the war on Hamas, and other things going around the world. People are starting to realize that these people are wicked to the core, completely wicked. And Amalek is realizing that they're losing the war on information, if you will, the information war, right? You got TikTok, where people are flooding with all types of information, whether it's about the war, like mind you, a lot of stuff Americans wouldn't even know about the war if it wasn't for TikTok, right? That's why they tried to ban TikTok at one time, trying to say, oh, it's a Chinese app that they're using to desensitize the people and all this other BS that they're trying to say. But the reason why Amalek is starting to squeeze his grip, and I'm gonna give you understanding on why I say he's squeezing his grip, is because he knows he has but a short time, right? The red horse.
This is Revelations.
And I'm explaining in a second, but I want to get this precept real quick.
Revelation 6 and 3. And when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, "Come and see." And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat therein.
Now, mind you, and that red horse is Esau Edom, and Esau Edom also Amalek, right? And power was given to him. And what is that power? That power is the power of the sword, and also is the power to rule over the world, right? Amalek is starting to realize that he's losing the information war, so he believes that he's waning in his power because all the other nations are starting to get puffed up. And how Amalek is starting to squeeze his hand? Well, one, there was a new now they're trying to make it as though anything that you say about the Israeli government or about their or the Zionists or the elitists or the globalists or whatever you want to call them, is now they're trying to say it's anti-Semitism, right? Now, mind you, these people are far from God, right? They even there's even a scripture that says, cut thy bands from. Let me get that real quick.
Why did the heathen rage?
Yeah, cut thy bands. Yeah. There's even a scripture.
Let me finish this real quick.
Yeah, finish that real quick. And Slaki, brother, my brain is gone right now.
Yeah, brother, Revelation 6, finishing at 4. Start again. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat therein to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another, and there should be given to him a great sword.
Look, a great sword was given to Esau, right? Amalek, right? To take peace from the earth. Now, let's be realistic. Every war that's going on right now is literally, and I mean, and this is a fact. This is not. It's governed by Amalek, right? Those who have the power to do so. The elitists, the Zionists, they are controlling all the proxy wars, the wars. They're stoking the fires of wars, and they're actually funding both sides of every war. These people are literally, it's in their genetic makeup to what? To take peace from the earth. And now that everyone's realizing that they are Amalek and not the true people of God, they're squeezing their grip. They're squeezing their grip by making it as though anything you say about them, anything you post about them, anything you have against them will now put you on basically a watch list, right? Oh, that's another thing. That's another article I read. They're putting people on, it's a government program that they're putting people on watch lists. Now, we've heard about the different color systems for like when the end times happen or civil war happens, different people are going to be corralled. They're going to be corralled to go into different, it's a color coordinated system that whatever color you're in is going to let the government know, or the soldiers on the streets know what to do with you and your family, right?
Okay, yeah. Prison like that.
Prisons like that as well.
Right, yeah.
They have a watch list for conservatives. Now, mind you, what are conservatives, right? Conservatives are people who stand firm in the old ways, right? The scriptures even tell us to what? To dwell in the old ways of our forefathers. Dwell in the old ways. Look at the men of old. Look at the men of renown. Look at the teachings that we were taught.
So I said the scriptures are
Shalom.
Before time for our learning.
Yeah, the scriptures are before time for our learning, right? So what they're doing right now is they're literally putting people into a category of conservative. And conservatives, right? Because they want you to be liberal. They want you to be devil worshippers, if you will. Because one thing about liberalism is what? Liberalism means you believe in all types of nudist. Your moral standard is all over the place.
That's a lot, brother. I'm squatting for this because I never knew what liberal. I never looked it up.
The liberal is like to do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want. Okay,
right? So the reason why I said that's Satanism or devil worship, because and if you know anything about Aleister Crowley, one of the ones who helped create the Satanic Bible, one of the main quotes that he had on there was, "Do what thou wilt," meaning do whatever you want to do. Don't abide by anyone else's law. Do what feels good and right to you, because that's the true law. That's what that means. So liberals are the ones who believe that there's many genders, that women can surpass a man, and all this other stuff, right? Conservatives are people who have what? A moral standard, mainly based off of the Bible. Even those Christians who be like, no, I believe in I don't believe in same-sex marriage. They believe in a cleaner moral standard based off of the Bible, right? But now they're putting people in a category that's conservative, and if you're put on a category of conservative, you're basically on a watch list. This watch list, they were saying, can stop you from traveling on planes. It can ostracize you from society, getting jobs. Basically, it's complete persecution. But we know all of that is being created to do what? To shut up the men of the Lord, to shut up this truth. Because what people need to understand is everything that's going on in the world is all about the children of Israel and the great war to come, which is with Yahweh Shem Yahushua when he cracks the sky, right? Everything is everything all goes back. If you had a web, right? The web has to come from somewhere. You can have a web, all these different cords everywhere, right? But it all had to start from somewhere, right? Everything that's going on right now is based off of the men of the Lord, man. It's great work. This word that's being preached is making Esau uneasy. Amalek is uneasy. Now that people, because we've been out here boldly telling you they ain't the real people of the Lord, right? And I'm treading lightly on saying certain words because I know for a fact that they are hitting these things. They're literally waiting for us to say something that they would call anti-Semitism, right? But how can they even bring up anti-Semitism when most of these people don't even abide by the Bible? Let's be realistic. America is a lawless land. No one cares about the Most High in America anymore. So why use biblical terms, right? But that's just what? To pull a veil up over people's eyes, right? So they're now making anything you say about their government, about their people, about their war, anything you say about them is now anti-Semitism. Joe Biden himself has come out on national TV and said, I am a Zionist. He literally said, I'm a Zionist. Mind you, and I want people to have a clear understanding. There's a difference between Judaism and Zionists. There's a difference between Israelites, Judaism, and Zionists, right? There's a big difference between the three. Big difference. The Israelites are the true princes of the power, Yasharallah.
Sons of the Most High.
Sons of the Most High. Then you have Judaism, which is a religion that was created off the culture of the Israelites, right? and it's been perpetuated all over the earth. And most of those people are descendants from the Khazarian Empire, Romans, Germans, Polish. They're
all sons of the wicked.
or which also are from the house of Esau, Amalek, right? And then you have Zionists, those who don't want to be attached to any of the religion or any of the laws or anything, right? So they created their own movement called Zionism. Zionism is a government movement. Has nothing to do with it's a government and political movement. It has nothing to do with the Bible at all. They don't even want to be attached to it. That's why man, get that cut that advance.
Yeah. This is Psalms 2, starting at the top. It says, "Why do the heathen rage and imagine, and the people imagine a vain thing?"
So why do the heathen rage and imagine a vain thing? Right? They're trying to establish their new world. That's why, if you know the movie that just came out, Leave the World Behind, that was code for leave the old world behind so we could bring in our new world, which is the new world order. And how are they going to go about it? Order through chaos. So they're giving you predictive programming, right, to show you about what cyber attacks, right, civil war, right, the lack of resources. All of that is to predictive program and to basically put it into people's psyche that this will be the norm very soon. Perfect example: World War III. They were talking about. Remember, it was always movies about World War III.
Wow.
10 years before now World War III is on our doorstep. Matter of fact, World War III technically already started, but it just hasn't turned into that super bloody war where everybody's shooting arrows from the ends of the earth, which is the ICBM nuclear missiles, right? But literally, they're imagining a vain thing, but they also know they have but a short time. Why do they have a short time to get their plans their plans out? It's because the men of the Lord on the streets and what? And show and proof their full ministry. And what is happening to these people? They're losing their grasp on the world, so they're trying to grip tighter. And by gripping tighter, they're going to come down even more deadly, because eventually Esau is going to have no choice. Amalek is going to have no choice but to use force with everything. Go ahead.
That's another reason too. Daniel 12:4, it says, "But thou, O Daniel, will shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased."
Yep, many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. How is the knowledge being increased? What? The unicorn, right? The unicorn, which is the internet.
Yeah, you can look up anything.
You can look up anything. Now, mind you, most people, after a couple of years ago, when the FBI and CIA came out and said that the number one used platform to track people is Facebook. Do you know how Facebook fell off the map because of that? Facebook people started getting out, logging off, and then they had to learn that.
Wow.
They had to learn that Facebook, even if you delete your account, your footprint on the internet is always there, but people stopped using it. Now you got TikTok.
Dangerous.
TikTok is the most dangerous platform for Amalek. Why? Because it's a world platform where people can post around the world at any given moment. I can record a video in freaking Israel of them doing something, post on TikTok.
Posting to TikTok right now, like
right now.
It's right now exposed. You can't even.
Oh no. Now on the news,
preparation.
now mind you, Amalek's news, because who owns all the news, right? Amalek. Who owns all the radio stations and information platforms? Amalek, right? So Amalek is losing the information battle to the point where now they're like, all right, we got to turn it up. And eventually, they're not going to be able to turn up other than violence, right? Now that Biden has now come out and said he's a Zionist and that he will always back Israel, we know that now all those what they call them, conspiracy theorists that used to say, America is in Israel's pocket. Everybody's like, nah, it's America. No, we not. Well, we were paying them billions of dollars every year in tribute. But what is the tribute? When the Israelites used to come out in the street and say, well, you know, the reason why America pays Israel tribute, if you will, is because they're holding a secret. And what is the secret that they're hiding? That they are not the true people of Yasharallah, right? I'm not going to say the J word, okay? Because I just said it earlier, and certain words we cannot say. So I'm going to say Amalek, Esau, FJ, and those in the know will know exactly what I'm talking about. But all of these things are cultivated. Now look, predictive programming is out. now Esau, and mind you, I can't even talk about certain viruses or certain. I got to leave that alone too, right? Got to leave all that alone because it's going. We got hit last week for that, right? So, and look, you peep how that happened. We just had 5 people on our live. As soon as it said viruses, it dropped to 1. And I'm pretty sure that's the shadow banning.
Let me get him up out of here, man.
Yeah, no, either that or it's shadow banning. Me and Samak last night, and also I know that Esau. Oh, not to mention, Amalek and Esau are trying to come out with new provisions, and we talked about this a couple of weeks ago on monitoring the internet, right? Monitoring what is being said, what is being said, what is being published, and what websites Americans are allowed to get on. They're saying that they're doing it to basically even the playing field or to be fair to everybody. But what they're doing is they're trying to shut up this truth, man. Famine of the word is coming quickly, but we also know that once the famine of the word hits, it's over. And the reason why I say it's over is because the Lord has even told us that there's going to be a time, there's going to be a famine in the land, and not a famine of bread and water alone, but a famine of the word. But when the famine of the word happens, that means the elect are sealed. And that means the rest of the prophecies and end times have to come to fruition. Meaning it's over. You won't see us on the streets preaching the good news. You won't see us out here telling the people the truth. You won't see us rebuking and exhorting. You won't see us doing it.
One of the biggest reasons right here in on April 26, 2024, is going to be a really big movie called Civil War.
Yep. And I was going to bring that up. There's a big movie coming out, Civil War. So first, they showed us, listen to this. First, they showed us the movie Leave the World Behind, right? And that basically goes into a cyber attack. And then what? It's the beginnings of what? Jacob's struggle in Civil War. And what? And many sorrows upon the land. Because what happens when war happens, right? Famine comes. Pestilence comes, right? Sedition among men comes. Evading one another comes. People not regarding their kings and the laws of the land. The love of many waxing cold.
It's damn near like a sequel, because at the end of
it's basically a sequel.
Yeah, damn near at the very end of the Leave the World Behind, they staring out in the distance, seeing the
missiles hit the
missiles
city
and guns firing, and then it goes off in general. Now Civil War gonna show you what it look like in the mix of it.
Now look
like
up exactly. Now look up the movie Civil War coming out in 2024, and just look at the trailer. In the trailer, they said, "Who are we being attacked by?" They literally said a rogue. Basically, it was a rogue military of the state, meaning it was from within, right? And then you've seen scenes where a guy M16 pointed at he's pointing the M16 at a bunch of civilians, and he goes and they go, "No, wait, we're Americans," and he says, "What kind of American?" That already lets you know right there. Yeah. The great war that's coming. Right versus left, right? I'm sorry, left versus right, because for I'm opposite of you, right? Light versus dark, Republican versus Democrat, male versus female, gender war. All these wars are starting to cultivate, because now what happens? Freedoms are starting to be taken away. Conservatives, if you will, right? And I'm talking about those Edomite conservatives, right? That are down in Texas and Florida and all those. They don't want to give up their guns. They don't want to give up their country, and they can see that Amalek is squeezing tightly. So what do you think they're going to do for their liberty and country? Right? They're going to fight. They're going to fight to protect what they believe is right.
Bring out the Revelation 12:12.
Yeah, get that real quick.
It's Revelations 12:12. It says, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil has come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
Exactly. So the same way how we're noticing that the devil has a short time, that Amalek has a short time, that Esau has a short time, right? These conservatives or these right-wingers, those who believe in their country and state, those six-pack Joes with all the guns and the gun stores, and they believe in the First Amendment, the Second Amendment, and all that, those people are going to create civil war. Right? Because they're going to believe that they're getting attacked, so they're going to what? Attack. Because as soon as the government, why do you think the government's been talking about gun control and taking guns off the streets and all these things? banning assault rifles or automatics, right?
Certain clip sizes.
And certain clip sizes, because they understand that in the very near future, civil war is going to come. Now, mind you, the Zionists or the Amalekites, right? They are trying to take the liberty from the entire world. They want their new world order established, but they can also see that what they've woven together is starting to loosen up. So what do you do when your shoestrings start to loosen up? They didn't come all the way untied. What you do is you either wrap another bow and pull tight, or you pull whatever in there is tight to try to make it a little knot to hold it there. This is what this is what Amalek is about to start doing to the world, right? But what people are not understanding is civil war is not just going to be in America. Civil war is going to be all over the world. Not to mention World War III at the same time, right? See, the brother just brought out Revelation 12:12. They know they have but a short time to establish their new world order, so they got to start what? If you're starting to get unraveled, and people are starting to go, like, mind you, there's an article that came out about the new I'm just gonna say the new jump shot, right? And it literally says in the article that people could care less. Like, no one's going to get it. Yeah. No one's going to. No one's acquiring about it. Right. People don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear the propaganda about it. Guess what? This is what you're losing control. Yeah. Why? Why are they losing control? Because of the information war. People have learned so much about it, and they already know they've been bamboozled. So now they're like, "Whoa, fuck y'all talking about? I don't want to hear that shit."
This time around,
it's
I'm willing to. I'm like, I can put a lot on it. That the population as a whole is going to be with, like, fuck it, it's chalking a job for it. It's going to be too many people not working.
So many people like, I'm not going. So I'm not doing it. Well, you know what that's going to create? Now let's say the government's going to have to do two things. They're going to either have to create some kind of fear tactic to force people into it, or they're going to have to they're going to do things by force. And doing things by force too soon is going to create what? Civil war anyway. Yeah. Civil war anyway.
Because there's a lot of people that really live in that damn.
They live that.
There was the rights thing because it actually says in there the right to bear arms in case the government tries to do some dumb shit.
It's all about the government.
Yeah.
That whole was I believe the Second Amendment, right?
Second Amendment.
Second Amendment. The whole reason the Second Amendment was to be able to fight against the government.
Right.
Our government understands this, so they're going to try to get people to turn on each other. Divide and conquer, order out of chaos. So right now they're giving predictive programming, leave the world behind. Why? Because the old world, to them, the old world is obsolete. To them, the old world is stopping their form of the kingdom of heaven, their new world order. And then on top of it, people are not even noticing AI technology. Do you understand what AI is really for? AI they're trying to put AI out there and make it so norm. So AI is tracking everything you're doing. AI is going to be the new police watch for the new world order. Because think about it. Right now, they got AI for your business, so they can we'll tell you the best ways to do things. You got AIs for creating, AIs for art, AIs for every aspect of your life. There's an AI for. But the whole purpose of AI is to track you. It's to be the new police system. Because think about it. AI is so smart that it can do algorithms 10 times faster than your brain. So let's say keyword. Right now, I'm pretty sure YouTube is probably using the AI algorithm to pinpoint certain words, right? Before they used to have teams go in, watch the video, see if you see something. Now they got a doo-doo. Oh, he said anti-Semitism. Let's see why he said that. And if somebody reviews it, these things, this goes against our guidelines. Take the video down, right?
Edward Snowden, they can turn your laptop on when it was off.
They have complete control.
Yeah,
man. You gotta understand, man. The government is preparing. The government is preparing for war on the people itself. Because one thing that the entire world knows is that it's almost impossible to invade America because its people are a standing army in itself. They said in per capita. They were saying per capita, there's probably like I forgot what he said, but per square mile in America, you'll probably find about 1,500 to 3,000 guns. Because everyone has a gun.
Yeah, like if you was to send the army, right, on the coast of California, and the journey is to get to the East Coast, that army would not make it.
They wouldn't make it through.
They wouldn't make it through.
You wouldn't make it through. You'll see all these states rising up and coming down to come. Exactly.
The whole army done.
So how do you destabilize? How do you mind you, watch the movie? Leave the world behind, right? because it literally talks about how do you destabilize a country that's so strong, that's basically impenetrable, and basically can't be defeated. You defeat it from within, right? And mind you, the scriptures talk about this. This is the funny part about it. Us men of the Lord have been talking about civil war and America imploding for years. Now there's movies about it. Now it's openly talking about it. Now they're trying to take all your liberties away. Inflation. There's an expert basically said inflation is here and it will never go away. It's over. It's a wrap. We will never be able to recoup. It says we will never be able to recoup our spending power or our buying power with our money anymore. Meaning American dollar would never be as strong as it was before. It will never be. So where do you go from here for the elitists, right? Where do you go from here? If you know you will never be as powerful as you were, you have to what? Like what is one of their emblems of the Illuminati? The Phoenix, right? Rebirth. Burn it all down and be reborn again.
Did it once, ain't doing it twice.
New World Order.
Ain't doing it a second
Right?
time.
Go ahead.
Yep, it's Mark 16 and 20, and they went forth and preached it everywhere, the Lord working with them and confirming the word with signs following.
And that's the thing. We've been talking about this for years. The elders, the apostles, brothers who've been in this truth way longer than me have been talking about these things for years. And what? The Lord is literally what? Proving everything we're saying with signs following. Literally, you can just turn the TV on and you see it. Like, if you're not being on your watch and you're not even understanding what's going on in the world, like, what are you doing? Because the Lord even commanded us to be on our watch. Right? Told it, be on your watch. So we're supposed to be in the now. We're supposed to be in the know. What's going on? We got our vices. Brothers like sports and boxing and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, the work needs to be the work. And part of our work is being in the know. Being in the know.
You know what? One of the unicorn's downfalls is when we talk about the algorithm. Brothers be on a watch, right? Even if they are watching, other things for entertainment on a side note, the algorithm is so set up that as soon as we scroll down and watch probably an anime or Dragon Ball Z, the third video is what's happening in World War III update.
Like update.
We still hit.
It says ruling class panics as their. I can't read that out loud.
Right, yeah.
But that's an article that just came out. It says ruling class panics as their
interest in the. It's not gonna work, man.
Yeah, because everyone's like,
it ain't gonna work.
But you want to know how they're gonna overcome this? Violence, right? No one wants to get the Yemi. How do they get that? How do you get some people? How do you push people forward with more fear, right? Fear is a great motivator, if not the best motivator, right? It's called negative reinforcement.
Yeah, it causes panic, and panic makes it easy.
Fight or flight,
yeah.
Right? Fight or flight, right? Your cortisol levels spike. So your body's like, you're like, we gotta get the fuck.
Go down.
Go. You ever see people panic? There's a fire, and they always say, what's the one thing that they always say when you have a fire alarm, right? Decent and orderly, everyone move for single file, don't panic, move slowly, move in the right direction. What happens when people panic? People jumping over people, people get stomped out, killed, and crazy things happen. Well, guess what? That is literally what is happening to the world right now. It's horrible.
You can't get up.
Stampeded.
Somebody keep hitting.
No, I'm getting the hell up.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, right. Some Samson shit right there.
Get the fuck up. Shalom, Mike.
Shalom, brother.
Mike Allah brought out Ecclesiastes 19 and 20. The fear of the Lord is all wisdom, and all wisdom is the performance of the law and the knowledge of his omnipotency. Let's get it. Khan, yeah, man. But I'm telling you, it is getting bad. Yeah. And mind you, America, our American government puts a veil over Americans, you sheeple, so well that you don't even notice it. You wake up in the morning, all I smell is weed right now, somebody blowing heavy. Everybody, look, day to day, everything is just normal day. Little do they know that the house is burning that they're sitting in. The house of America is burning as we speak. It's completely burning. And people are sitting in the house watching TV like nothing's going on. Like nothing is going on. Go ahead.
Yep. Matthew 24, starting at 37. 36. It says, but of that day and hour knoweth no man. No, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating, drinking, marrying, giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark.
Con.
And knew not until the flood came, because they wake up every day.
Con.
Knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Con, man. So look, as everybody in America is asleep, they're in a deep slumber. We'll get in a second. Brother always dropping gems. They're in a deep slumber. Guess what? That does not mean that prophecy in Yahweh Shah is not on its way. See, in the days of Noah, right? They were eating, drinking, marrying, in their folly. It was all types of wickedness on the world. Bestiality and mixing of animals and all types of crazy stuff that the Lord said, I need to press the reset button. The reset button was to flood the whole earth, and only 8 people survived. And our forefather Shem, who we run from the line of, right? Bless that man, because without him we would be here. All praise to Yahweh Shem Shai. But only 8 people survived the flood, and now we're in a day and age where the entire house of America is burning. We are literally in a burning house, and the heat is intensifying. It's like you could only sit in the same room. You probably realize, a lot of people realize that the house is burning, but now they know they can't get out the house. So don't touch the walls, don't touch the doors, don't open the windows. Because if you do that, the oxygen is going to make it burn even higher. So people are like in panic mode, but they're trying to have that cognitive dissonance of, it's going to be okay.
What's crazy is too, just like in the Noah times, they weren't warned, they didn't give a fuck. And now we in the same times, but they also didn't give a fuck.
We was
like, was that Ecclesiastes?
Yeah, I'm going to start up though, because he started at Jeremiah. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 51 and 58. Thus saith Yahweh Shem Yahushua of hosts, the broad walls of Babylon shall be utterly broken, and her high gates shall be burned with fire, and the people shall labor in vain, and the folk in the fire, and they shall be weary.
Same thing.
Khan. And then he brought out Ecclesiastes 12 and 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because there are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. Khan. And why are the windows darkened? Because there's no hope. Right? And why does the grinder cease? Well, guess what? Inflation. Right? You gotta understand something. There's a price to war. Once war is breaking out, right? They even when the dollar crashes, that's even crazier. That's gonna be the end all be all right there.
That's when 12. That's gonna come.
That's the end all be all. Because the grinder, the dollar crashes, it's not gonna be any work. That's why it says the grinders cease, right? The grinders is gonna cease, right? Meaning it ain't gonna be no work for anybody. Before
also,
you could
no point.
Is it no purpose? The purpose is completely gone. Hey, what's the point of getting up and going outside, man? Everybody's hope is going to be gone, right? But what is going to happen when the grinding ceases, right, and things become even more scarce, right? You get into Second Esdras, the 15th chapter, starting at 14, right? It goes into that. It talks about the sedition among men. It talks about the love of many shall wax cold because of the lack of bread and resources and tribulation upon the earth. It just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. It talks about how they're not going to care about your pregnant wife, your newborn babies, man. People going to be eating your kids. They're going to be like, yo, didn't Shorty have a baby 6 months ago? That motherfucker probably tastes good. Run up in there, kill her, take the baby.
I'm a gladiator. They end up running in the bull crib, raped his wife, and hung him and the young boy up on the tree.
Exactly,
so
bro.
Come home and see that shit.
And they're not going to care.
Yeah.
They're not going. People are not going to care, man. Because right now, people are propped up with a false sense of security. And that false sense of security is believing that their houses shall go on forever, which is biblical. Right? They believe that America is going to withstand World War III. It's going to withstand this inflation. It's going to withstand this famine. It's going to withstand any pestilence that comes at it. It's going to withstand civil war. But no. The foundations are already broken down. Literally, we're just waiting for the Lord to just blow on the house. And it's just going to crumble, right? And when I say blow, I'm talking about because what? When Yahweh Shem Yahushua cracks the sky, right? It says that the earth beneath it shall tremble, right? And basically like a great propulsion system, the winds of his great fathership is going to come and it's going to move everything. At the same time, the Lord is going to allow these other nations to shoot them ICBM missiles from the ends of the earth to utterly destroy this place.
Also, the laser beam. That's why it says everybody below him when he opened his mouth, the earth burned like it fell off the. I gotta bring that out.
Just get it real quick. Yeah. And another thing that brothers need to be very mindful of. We are living in a day and age of being very, very, very cautious and circumspect about everything you say, do. Even down to it's like telling people you an Israelite, right? Even telling people like, yo, going around and yeah, that's it, bro. In the very near future, the men of the Lord are going to be hunted, and I have to say it like that, hunted. There's no way other to put it than hunted, right? Because it's going to be, and I can guarantee it, it's going to be your own families giving you up. Those who you and I ain't going to your Christmas party. I'm not going to your Thanksgiving. I'm not celebrating Easter. I'm not going to your church. These people have a disdain towards you, and you don't even notice it because mind you, it's a false sense of security. And then it might be on the news, dead or alive. If you could find an Israelite, we'll give you $100,000 in credits towards your new chip in your hand. You know how many motherfuckers gonna be like, what?
It's gonna be a mistake though.
It is gonna be a mistake, but they're not gonna understand the mistakes. The same way how when Yahweh Shah was crucified, and then he said, forgive them for they not know what they do. It's going to be the same way. They're not going to know what they do. Some of us going to have to be martyrs for Yahweh Shem Shah, and others are going, going to live deliciously and make it through. We all got to get tried through the fire.
Some going go ahead and try to lay their hand on the wrong one, and the Lord lift the standard up.
Lift the standard up. Some brothers going to be martyrs where they get their heads chopped off. Other brothers going to just be living deliciously or living in hiding or being vagabonds upon the earth, just drifting and moving around. You know, but the Lord going to make a way. So I'm not saying it's going to seem like a dreadful time for the men of the Lord, but at the same time, it's a beautiful time because we know it comes right after that.
As a man speaking for all the brothers that's going to be martyrs for this truth. I'm willing to just as a man speaking. It's gonna make sense when that brother died. It's gonna be like, okay, he didn't get spiritual power for the moment, or the reason why he died. It's gonna look like
right here. 1 Thessalonians 4:13. But I would not have you to be ignorant, brethren, concerning them which are asleep, that ye sorrow not, even as others which have no hope.
Right. That's the rapture right there. Yep, so-called.
Well, so-called rapture.
Yeah, that's because
the reason why I'm saying
Daddy how shots rise first.
Right. Exactly. So, but people don't understand that. That's why I said during this time frame, it's going to be a time where, it's going to be a fearful thing, even for the men of the Lord. Remember, it says that the men of the Lord shall be scarcely saved. That means we're going to be going through it. We might be, I always use Gerger troops, soldiers, because there's going to be soldiers on the streets of America.
Yeah. There's going to be times where it looks good.
You can sit here and say this now, we'll never be invaded. Shit. America, there will be troops on the land of America, and they're going to be head on. They might even have AI robots. You ever, what's that, Code 4? Was it Code? No, Code 8.
Code 8, yeah.
They're coming out with a Code 8 too. So if you've never seen Code 8,
Code 8 scatters.
They're coming out with Code 8 too.
That shit is really good.
Code 8 2 is coming out. The second part of Code 8 is coming out.
Brothers need to watch that.
Watch that. Very spiritual. So Code 8 is where the government created AI technology robots, which they're doing now, to police those with superpowers. Their genetic mutations where all of a sudden people had superpowers. Now we already know.
The Jamie Jones was tough too.
Yeah, that was good.
That was good.
But we already Project Power.
Yeah.
But
also on the spiritual level.
On the spiritual level, but let me remind you, AI technology to go after those who have powers to subdue them, the mighty men. Come on, man.
That's some bullshit though, because power like that should rule.
Well,
but you know how shows are.
That's the point. It's predictive programming.
Yeah.
It's all predictive programming.
Yeah.
Esau know that it's going to be men of the Lord that's going to get superpowers, man. He know.
They definitely know.
He know. He's seen it. Right? I'm pretty sure brothers heard about the
Black Jesus.
They call the Black Jesus.
Yeah.
The boy that they tried to kill like 1,000 times, couldn't kill him, cut him up in different, and then he manifested himself. And then he even said, by the way, there's more like me coming. And you ain't gonna be able to do nothing about it. So guess what you think Esau doing? AI technology. Get this together. Yo, transhumanism. Yo, we need to merge with machines. Yo, hurry up and destroy the Muslim world so we can take over them people, because that's like our last defense. Then we got to get rid of America. Bro, all of this is this is all their way of trying to cultivate their kingdom of heaven, man. Right?
But you got to look at it like this, though, too. Y'all remember. See, and what I'm saying to you is...
Yeah, he said a lot of Babylonians are on edge without a doubt. You can see it in their faces. Brother.
Right.
Brother, Bro, it is, it's to the point, man, like, but I'm telling brothers, so, watch what you say and what you do, man. There's people taking account of everything you do, man. Like some brothers that be wearing fringes on every pair of clothing.
Yeah, I met a brother that was doing that.
Hey, look.
Kanas do that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Our cousin, Kanas, actual blood cousin, he woke to the truth. His Hebrew name is Kanas or whatever. But he wore his fringes on everything. It's like it's a badge of honor. And I get that he's trying to rehearse the righteous acts, but in this day and age, even Paul had to say.
Paul had to. But Paul got in disguise. Remember, King David acted retarded.
Yep.
To try to, finagle the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
Paul had to am I not a Roman citizen?
Yeah, it's gonna whip you. Yeah.
Bro, they was about to whip him.
Yeah.
Am I not a Roman citizen? They said, oh shit, my bad.
Yeah.
You gonna have to. Like I told people, people in my workplace, right? When they ask me, hey, do you celebrate Christmas? I tell them, no, I'm a Jew. I'm Jewish, right? I might not sit here and give them the whole I'm an Israelite and this and that. And I just keep it simple with them. Why? Because it's put a mask. Like, all right, I'm Jewish. They left me alone when I said that. But let me get out her and say, oh, they FJs, I'm the real da-da-da in the workforce. When probably my company's probably owned by one of them. Bro, it's stupid.
Yeah, it's a time and a place. Because like in Romans 7, that's why Paul, before Paul had had his wits in with the
Brother Preset game 1 point. Proverbs 2:11 in the NLT. Wise choices will watch over you. Understanding will keep you safe.
Right. Because remember Paul's a good example. Romans 7, brother. When Paul was like, I go to them who know the law. Mm-hmm. That was exclusive. He ain't yelled to the whole masses like everybody think he did.
Mind you, because Paul would have got his ass killed.
Yeah,
he knew what he was doing because look, he had to say, he's like, I go to preach to those that already know.
Yeah.
Because I already know if I go over here to the heathen over here that got many gods and I talk about the good news and yo, guess what? They're gonna be like, kill his ass.
And if it got real, they fled.
Yep.
And they gotta die.
So brothers need to understand the times, man, and understand that because Amalek is his grip. Amalek knows that the Lord has had war with him from generation to generation. He knows that the war's been going on. Why do you think he has no coup when it comes to genocide? Bro, my man will kill anything and everything to keep his power. Esau is not willing to give up power. The Lord gave him the power, and he's like, well, look, I don't need you anymore. I'm keeping my power. And that's literally what's going on right now.
That's why when they saw Yahweh Shai, they said they were so afraid, but yet Dur's fight.
Yep, Dur's fight. Yep.
They're not getting rid of that without a drawing. Then he busted him with a sword.
Yeah, man. Like, man, think about it, man. Yo,
He got so many W's. Like, yeah, I mean,
Esau about to come in like a flood, man. Esau already got the predictive programming out. Now Esau plans are being slowed up. That's another thing why Esau's so upset.
Yeah, let me go to Job with that.
His plans are being slowed up, right? But we also know prophecy, he's going to get 90% of his plans.
Yeah, he's going to get far as hell.
He's going to be eaten. Yeah. Like Job 20, right?
I'm gonna get that, yeah.
He's going to be eaten. All his plans, he's going to be like, I just rounded up and probably I rounded up probably 10,000 Israelites already that was out preaching. I got my AI robots hunting down the other ones. I got all the governments under me. All the Arab nations are destroyed in wastelands. Because mind you, don't get it twisted. It's also, it says Damascus and Syria shall be a utter wasteland. Damascus, Syria is where what most of the proxy wars are going on right now. So understand your geopolitics and understand where everything is at. There's a reason why Yahweh Shem Shai has stoked the war between Israel and Hamas, right? Because guess what? That war has to happen to pull all the other nations into war in that land. It's all being set up beautifully. It's all being set up beautifully. That's the Valley of Jehoshaphat right over there. Right? Other nations are already threatening Israel like, yo, bro, y'all need to chill the hell out. Mind you, another gem, if brothers didn't know, you ever notice you haven't been hearing nothing about the Ukrainian-Russian war a lot?
You
don't be hearing nothing about it. You wanna know why? Because Russia has basically utterly took the entire Ukraine. They took already like 4 or 5 or 6 cities already. To the point where if Ukraine doesn't sit here and try to do a peace treaty or some kind of ceasefire, they're going to lose their entire country. That's how much Russia is winning. But America would have you think that Russia is not winning.
Yeah, Fresh and Fit was saying that. How Ukraine losing for sure.
Ukraine is getting their asses handed to them.
Yeah,
Biden will come on national TV. We're gonna mind you, it went from billions of dollars donating, and then Biden on national TV was like, yeah, we're gonna pledge another $100 million Why only 100 million?
That ain't enough.
Because you know that this shit is over.
Yeah, that's not enough at all. That's not enough.
Right?
At all.
And why did Russia win that war? Right? Why is Russia winning the war? Because what? But who is supposed to lead the charge versus America? Russia. That's prophecy.
The forefront.
He's the forefront. So the Lord wasn't going to let him lose right there in the beginning. No, he's going to hem that up, which is going to what? Win him more what? Countries under him. Because it says that Russia will be a defense unto the what? Smaller nations.
Ukraine damn near Russia now.
Ukraine was always part of it. But but basically, most of Ukraine is owned by Russia now, man.
Alexander the Great, that shit.
Yep, 2 Esdras 15:9. Let me see. Let me go back up. 15, yeah. Salakia, you've been dropping gems in here. I'm going to go back up. Matthew 10:16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves, but be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves.
Yeah. Time and place.
Time and a place. Isaiah 13:11. And I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible.
Yep.
And who's the terrible?
Yep.
Esau.
Yep.
Bro, you can't make this up.
Not at all.
2 Esdras 15:8. Yeah, we were just talking about 2 Esdras. I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, and what they exercise themselves in? War. Esau's number one favorite thing to do, the bloody man, is war. He delights in war, in chaos.
You know, it's dope too. Peep this. Watch how I spin this. 2 Esdras 15:9. And therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Because what's going to happen? When all the brothers that's martyrs in this truth and the dead in Yahweh shall rise first, they're going to come back at them spiritual bodies and get fucking busy. Because remember, Ezekiel 25:14 says, I will have vengeance on Edom with my people Israel.
My people.
You know what I'm saying?
I personally believe that precept is going to happen twice.
Yeah,
The reason why I say twice.
Jacob's trouble. And also when it comes back.
The Lord is going to use the 2/3 rouse. He's going to who will rouse up Judah. The Lord going to raise the 2/3 up to get busy. It's going to be a lot of death, but 2/3 going to be getting busy.
And then those brothers who get powers,
yep.
It's going to be fucking shit up, and our people too.
Yep.
Like, they gonna be.
And remember, the Lord is going to remember. He says we're going to hide ourselves in the chariots just for a moment. Into the indignation pass,
overpass,
right? And then guess what? We're going to be in a new spiritual body. Do you know that he's going to open up the ship doors and go? And we already going to know what to do because it's what program now. It's going to be all you're going to hear. All you're going to hear. You know how they say, "Leave the world behind." Right. All you're going to hear is "Take the world." Yeah. You're going to see nothing but Israelites flying off the teleporting, using on bro. I know I have one of those imaginations, but I'm just saying.
No, but I like how the Lord going to show that shit in the fleshly though. When brothers get the power in the flesh and they'll be able to fight back, they not gonna know what to do with that. Like I ain't gonna get off topic, but that's gonna be like a random dude they gonna be able to think they can get, and some Samson shit gonna pop off. Like,
bro, I ain't even. I'm not even thinking Samson. I'm thinking Hawk. The reason why I say Hawk, you know how you ever but I'm talking about from. I'm just magnifying the power level. The reason why I say that is because remember when Thor Ragnarok,
right?
When Hawk was on the ship and when he was just Bruce Banner, and then he's like, I'm going to show y'all what I can do, and he jumped off the plane and he hit the rainbow road, but he hit the ground and he didn't turn into Hawk,
right?
And they was like, oh, did he kill him? They thought he killed himself because he jumped from a high jump. Then all of a sudden he roared and he stuck the big wolf and threw that motherfucker, bro. That's the kind of power brothers gonna have.
It's gonna be vicious. Remember, it says 100, like 10 of you shall put 10,000 to flight, or whatever it said.
10,000 to flight.
Leviticus 26, I believe. I mean Leviticus 23 and 26 or something like that.
What was you holding?
I had what I had. Oh, I had that Job. Let me get that Job out.
Yeah, get that Job real quick.
This is I'm going to the point. Job 20, and I'm gonna go to let me go to. I'm gonna start at
you get
20. Surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desired.
So Esau, Amalek, those who are what? Closing their grip, right? Because they feel like they're losing power. So they're closing things and trying to tighten up, right? He's not going to feel quietness in his belly, meaning he's going to be anxious. He's going to have anxiety. He's always going to be looking over his shoulder. He's going to think something. Yo, man, I just got this bad feeling, man. Something ain't right. Go ahead.
And it says, there shall none of his meat be left. Therefore shall no man look for his goods. in the fullness of his sufficiency.
So when he's about to have his plans completed, when his complete plan is 100% completed, because the Lord is going to allow him to be puffed up where he think he made it. Oh shit! I defeated the Israelites. I defeated the Lord. I offset prophecy. I did it. He's going to be over here eating. I'm good. Go ahead.
It says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him.
And the word straight goes into adversity. Difficulty. Adversity, difficulty. So when in the fullness of his sufficiency, when he believes that he's completed his task, he can finally start to rest. Guess what? He's going to be in great difficulty, right? And that great difficulty is going to be the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Go ahead.
And it says, verse 23. When he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
And that wrath. What is that wrath? That wrath, what? The Lord said. Look, I mean, I know you're about to read it. No. But go ahead, you read it.
He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through.
And he shall flee from the iron weapon. So it means he's going to flee from the gun, but that bow of steel. What is that bow of steel? Them ICBM nuclear missiles are going to thrust him through. There is no getting past that. You might be able, you thought you getting out of this war, you think you did enough, you think you controlled everything, and guess what? You ain't nuke proof. You can sit here and create whatever technology, Teflon, whatever, to be bulletproof, but you ain't taking a nuke. Don't care who you are, bro.
The elites is.
The elites ain't taking the nuke either. They getting away from the nuke. They ain't taking it.
Oh, you mean like, okay, yeah.
They ain't like taking the damn nuke.
They ain't taking it, but they gonna survive.
He trying to get away from the nuke.
Yeah.
Because he know he can't take a nuke.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 25. It is drawn and cometh out of the body. Yeah, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him. All the darkness shall be hid in the secret places. A fire not blown shall consume him. It shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle. The heaven shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. The increase of his house shall depart, and his good shall flow away in the day of his wrath.
So everything he accomplished, everything his entire legacy.
Yeah, the whole shebang.
The entire legacy is going to be uprooted. I need it from the roots, bro. You get no more of this. You get nada. The Lord ain't gonna leave. You know how you can leave. You cut something down, but you leave the roots behind and grow back the next year.
No,
nah. The Lord said, "No, I need this from the root. Don't leave a single root underground. Give me that. No more life." Go ahead.
And it said, "This is the portion of the wicked man from Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and the heritage appointed unto him by the Yahweh Bashem Yahushua."
So this is his heritage, right? Because it even talks about in Obadiah what is appointed to him, right? Obadiah goes into Amalek and Esau's heritage completely. What is bestowed upon them? What is their judgment? And the Lord made it very quick. He made one book, Obadiah.
Right.
Hey, just tell him exactly what it is. Don't sugarcoat.
Don't need 2, 3, 4,
I
5.
don't need no 2, 3, 4, 5 books.
Yeah,
I don't need no more chapters. Give it to me right here. Give it to me right here. Give it to him. And this is the portion of a wicked man, right? And who is the wicked man, right? Who's the bloody man? Esau, Edom, man. The Lord, even in Job tells us who the wicked man is. We know that Esau, Edom, the red man, the man that that red horse, man, that was given power. The Lord is coming to take his power completely away, right? And to subdue him, right? And on top of that, they got to drink the dredges. Like, you're not understanding what's coming to Esau. The reason why Esau has to continue his path is because there is no turning back from his path. He sowed so much iniquity and wickedness, and he shed so much blood over the generations that there is no repentance for him. There is no coming back. So in his head, he's like, look, man, it's do or die. It's do or die. It's either we take over or we're going to die. So what do you think is going to happen now that information war is he lost? It's over. Everyone knows that they're not the true people of the Most High. Everyone knows, and if you still believe that, you're under a rock. Everyone knows that they are they are literally the board of wickedness. That everything on this earth that is wicked is controlled and owned by them. The entire porn industry, those supposed to be the God's chosen people, the entire porn industry is owned by them, right? the sex trafficking, the human trafficking.
That should be illegal.
Bro, sex
Just
trafficking,
put it
human
on
trafficking.
video,
Because you're
all
not,
that.
because you, mind you, because if they were the true people, they're not supposed to make the what? There shouldn't be no what? Whores
Of Zion.
of the daughter, no whores of the daughters of Zion.
Yeah.
And if you go into porn, it's nothing but their women as whores. Now I'm not saying that ours not there either, but I'm just saying, whoredom is they are all about that liberal movement, right? Everything they do is against Yahweh Shem Shah and his law. Everything that they do, right? So mind you, they own the entire porn industry. They own the entire war and military complexes all over the world. They own nations, banks. They literally pollute the earth, the air, the water. They literally create all the negativity, all the sin, all the wickedness, all the death. They produce it all single-handedly.
And even if another nation had something wicked, Esau would like the shit and then contribute to it and then make it more
heathen
more.
are gonna do heathen. But guess what? But who teaches the heathen?
Yeah.
Who is the head heathen?
Yeah.
Who is the head heathen? The head heathen, mind you. What the Lord even says, the whole head is sick. Now, mind you, it's talking about our nation in that precept, but I'm just saying, the whole head is sick. Who's the head of the snake? Esau, Edom.
Yeah, it says 58 and 3 Psalms. It says they are estranged from the womb, coming out from the birth, speaking lies.
Speaking lies from the rip. They just
that's what they are.
The Lord said, I hated Esau in thy womb because I already knew. I hated him before he was even in the motherfucking womb.
He ain't even do nothing wrong yet.
I hate this motherfucker. Like I gotta create him because I gotta teach my people right from wrong, man. Oh, fuck it. Create that motherfucker.
Nothing, right or wrong, already had
a bullseye on his back. Like, yeah, I'm gonna come get your ass, man. Don't worry, your time's coming. And this is the reason why Esau is about to come in like a flood. Brothers, please, Baba Shah, be very, very mindful of the things you do and say. Now, mind you, we men of the Lord who go come out here week in and week out to prophesy the downfall with the kingdom, we're already on a watch list. We know this emphatically. We know we're on a watch list. We know that everything we do say is probably being pinpointed. I know for a fact the CIA, FBI, whatever the fuck they call it, and all the other government agencies, I know for a fact my face, this brother's face, is smacked on somebody's wall like, yeah, when we go to Philly, we got to make sure to go that way to go get them. We know that. But guess what? We don't fear man. We fear Yahweh Shem Shah. I trust in my power. You can have the biggest army in the world, right? But trust and believe this, man. I truly believe there's angels encamped around us right now.
Remember, man, the Lord already gave the warning. When that time comes, man, you go ahead and try to put your hands on them prophets, man.
Oh, yeah.
The Lord is going to show you why you should not be doing that.
Yeah.
And that's why brothers are so goddamn confident.
Man, look, man.
Like let an army of dudes come. I'm like, oh, this gotta be one of them times. This gotta be,
bro.
If not, then let the Lord, kill me off the because mortar. But damn, it's about to get real.
And mind you, I don't believe that the Lord is going to let any man of the Lord die a terrible death.
No, not at all. Not at all.
You might get your head cut off. You might get hung. The Lord might just take the spirit up off you before you feel that. I mean, it could be anything, man. Like,
as a man speaking, it's going to be in the name. It's going to be in the name of Yahweh Shah. It ain't going to be for nothing.
And dying for Yahweh Shem Shah is a great feat. What's the scripture talk about? Those who would die for their friends, who would die.
It says, roughly paraphrasing, it says, "Blessed is the man that's willing to die for his friends." It's a Matthew somewhere.
Yeah, something like that. Blessed is the man.
Paraphrasing. Yeah.
Oh. It's going to be brothers that's going to try to take the blunt force. Let's say we all on the run, 4 or 5 brothers together. We running up the street because they trying to capture us with their drones or whatever. And it might be a brother like, yo, we all not going to make it out of here. Somebody got it. Yo, I got it. Yo, brothers, be safe. Abba Ratazah.
Brotherly sacrifice.
Abba Ratazah, I'm taking this one for you, man. And then he run out and get captured. Now, mind you, I didn't say he died.
Right.
He get captured. Y'all got away. He get taken to a FEMA camp or camp, right? And then all of a sudden,
Samson, shit out
you get spiritual power. You got sent to the damn FEMA camp to break out other Israelites.
Some of the elect that's in there.
It's like 5 elect, or let's say it's just 1 elect in there. The Lord sends you in there. Next thing you know, you sitting there, and brother come to you, hey man, you Shalom. Oh, Shalom out. And then like, yo man, I've been ain't no other Israelites in here, man. They got me, man. Like, yo bro, we gotta just stay strong. Next thing you know it, the Spirit of the Lord come up on you. Like, as soon as you touch the brother, it's like you activated. Like, All right, mission complete. You found who you needed to find. All of a sudden, you behind bars, and then you like, man, I just wish I could get out of this joint. And
Y'all remember,
whoa,
man.
you just open up the bars?
What's the key word? What's the key word when it happens? When the Spirit of the Lord mightily comes upon them.
You gonna feel
It's
that.
gonna feel some type of crazy
Feel that, bro.
shit. You're gonna feel strong, dog.
And I don't mean
You're gonna feel
and,
strong.
And I'm gonna say this right here. I don't mean that this is the equivalent. But if you ever work out and you don't take pre-workout and you took one shot of pre-workout for the first time,
Great example.
you're gonna be feeling tingly, energy levels coming like, yo, bro, come on.
You're gonna feel like you can throw a house, dog.
And I'm not saying that's how the Lord is, but the Lord, it says mightily come upon you. Bro, you're gonna be possessed. You're gonna be possessed by the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man.
Yo,
The
Samson
Lord will literally
broke
teach
off-
thy fingers to fight.
Yo, Samson broke off crushingly tight, crazy ass
Donkey
bondage.
bones.
No, I'm talking about when he was his hands was bonded.
Oh, when his hands was minded.
And then when the Spirit of the Lord came on, he broke it off like it was tissue.
Like it was tissue, yep.
You ever see the Superman John when he had him in custody, and he had the Superman had the handcuffs on, and he stood up and was like, "Dink."
Or you know it's a good one? Hancock.
Yeah.
When Hancock, he let him take him to prison, and then remember the basketball went over to John. He's like,
he looked around like, fuck. He jumped over. Yeah.
and they was all starting to panic. Oh shit! He jumped back. Hey man, I just came to get the
chill,
ball,
bro. I just want
Just
the
chill
ball,
out,
bro.
man.
Just chill out. Yeah.
Bro, the Lord, listen. That's why, brothers.
That was some David shit.
The same way how Esau has no weight, Esau can't. How Amalek and Esau can't turn back because they're on the path they have to take. If they stop, they die. It's the same thing for the Hebrew Israelites, but on the right hand side.
Yep.
If we take our hand off the plow and look back, we're going to die. But if we keep going forward, we're guaranteed. Well, Lord willing, if we do everything the right way, we're guaranteed salvation, spiritual power, new bodies, as many women as you want.
Isaiah 41.
Your
I will help
rulers.
you, O worm Jacob.
Be rulers over nations and rulers over galaxies and whatever we could possibly put our heart's desire to, man. Right? These are the things that we need to make sure we understand, man. But yes, Esau's coming. He's coming. Hey, brothers, I'm telling y'all, he's coming.
First purge, man.
The movie, The First Purge. He's coming. He is
It's gonna be
coming.
just like that too.
He coming. He's coming. Because you also got to think, it's a lot of crazy motherfuckers out here, right? That is just holding back. Remember, the Lord says, I created spirits of vengeance to lay on sore strokes. You know how many motherfuckers possessed by demons? And how many evil angels is out here getting busy right now? And you think the Lord ain't going to just like, all right, blow the trumpet.
Oh, you know what? Remember the dude in the first purge who sparked it, the little Jake that was psycho, you like.
Yeah. And
Shit like that.
Because they sent him in there
Yeah,
because everybody, Jake was just like, man.
He was like a Jake Michael Myers or Jason ass bull.
Then they shoot him up with something to make him like.
Yeah, he was already weird already.
But I think they gave him like some kind of something to make him crazier. But yeah, man, the Lord is going to everything the Lord says always comes true, right? Because he's not a man to lie, right? He's going to stay true to his word. The Lord swears upon his own self, right? So the Lord also said, look, the wicked going to get their punishment, the righteous going to be saved, right? The elect might be scarcely saved, and he also said, I got to speed up the time for the elect's sake, or there will be no flesh left to save. So mind you, the same way how we understand that we're getting to crunch time, Esau understands it's crunch time, right? So the same way how they're turning up, how they're starting to like show their fangs, we also need to be what? Prudent, circumspect, stoic. We got to be very mindful of what we say, what we do, but at the same time, we got to turn up as well. Because we don't fear man. We fear Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We fear the one that can kill the body and the soul. Not who can just kill the body, because we know death is not the end. Death is not the end. For these other people who believe that, oh, you only live one life, well, guess what? That's on you. That's on you. And I'm going to say this and then we're going to end it off. Brothers, dying for Yahweh Shem Yahushua is one of the greatest honors you would ever have. You understand?
Guaranteed crown.
It's a guaranteed crown.
It's
guaranteed that Yahweh Shai is going to put a crown on your head, hand you palms, and call you his friend. It's guaranteed.
Guaranteed. Yeah.
So don't shy away from it. It's still fearful. We are in the flesh, bro. It's fearful, man. But pray that the Lord increases your faith daily. Pray that the Lord keeps you sane, man. Or was it 2 Timothy 1:7? I did not give you a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. I might have paraphrased that, right?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Bro, that's the spirit that the Lord gave us, man.
Yeah, the two guarantees that I got for salvation, for real, is when you get spiritual power, you're guaranteed now.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
Then if you die in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, like the proper exact way.
There's also one more.
What's that?
If you're scarcely saved, you know the Lord dealing with you. If everybody in the house died but you, the Lord got to be dealing with you.
Yeah, he got to be. Yeah, in a manner of like, get the fuck out of here. Like get the fuck out of here. Like how I didn't die. Like
they threw a fucking, I don't know, like flashbang in the crib, ping, and then all of a sudden they just machine gun the whole crib. You standing right there like this, and you finally open your eyes, you look around, everybody's dead, but you, and you like,
yeah, that's just like more than likely. That's just like
call Allah, Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
That's
I think the Lord dealing with me. The Lord dealing with me.
Yeah, like,
and then you slip out the back like nothing happened.
Yeah, that's more than likely.
99%.
Yeah, that's a little freaked out.
The Lord dealing with you, man. The Lord dealing with you, man. Lord dealing with you, man. Nigga, move back.
I got the perfect one.
All right, go ahead. Man, truth. Esau, this fucking devil, man. This fucking devil, bro. Yo, I can't listen. And I pray that the Lord give me spiritual power. Because I tell you this right now, I'm cracking heads, bro. I'm cracking heads. The Lord be like, take the world to me. Oh no. I'm not putting my sword down until the Lord says, all right, bro, calm down. It's enough. I'm gonna be going hard on Esau, bro. Esau, I got a hit list. Esau, Moab, they racist as all fucking hell. This is my hit list. Oh, Elam, because a lot of y'all don't understand what happened during the Silk Road. Elam was putting us in slavery, something crazy. They don't really talk about Elam, but if you're going through the history of the Silk Road with the Chinese, with the Moabs, I gotta use the right names. Moabs and Elam was selling us to slavery, raping our women. Bro, they was sending us in the front lines of their wars, using our bodies as mortars to build up their castles and stuff. Bro, I tell you this right now, bro, because I know it says pressure make a wise man mad. I know a little, and I say a little too much, I can always learn more, but I know enough to know who gotta get it. And my hit list is gonna be Esau, Moab, Elam, I'm sorry, Esau, Ishmael, then Elam, then Moab. That's gonna be my hit list. I'm like, I gotta go through it like that, personally. But go ahead.
Isaiah 41, starting at 13. For I, the Lord, thy power, will hold thy right hand, saying unto thee, fear not, I will help thee. Mm-hmm. Fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel.
And ye men of Israel, my worm Jacob, my worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. So the Lord says, look, I will hold your hand. Fear not. 2 Timothy 1:7, I did not give you a spirit of fear, right? Fear not. Yes, these things are coming, but you already know it's coming. I put you on your watch. I prepared you. I told you to have your to give the Lord his daily bread. I told you to have that supplication. I had told you to gather yourselves together. I told you to be abounding in the spirit and the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the word, the Lord's, the law, statutes, and commandments. I told you what to do. So when we get to that time, it says, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. Which we're given the wisdom and knowledge to stability of time. So because we know these things that are happening and are coming, this is how we got to move. Go ahead.
It said, I will help thee, saith the Lord, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. Mm-hmm. Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth, and thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small.
So
and
look,
shall make
the Lord said, I will make thee a new threshing instrument having teeth. Basically, the Lord is going to turn us into weapons of war. And he said we're going to break the mountains, which means governments, nations. The Lord is going to use us to subdue them. The Yahweh Shai going to go knock out the world's armies, right? But there's going to be rebel factions and shit around. We got to go hunting for those that's underground and all that. The Lord going to allow us to get our licks in. He going to take the big lick because that's his honor. Yahweh Shai is the King of Kings. He going to take that. He going to be like, all right. He said, yo, chill out. I got this one. Y'all go do everything y'all supposed to do. He going to sit there and he going to handle the armies. Guess what? But we're going to be able to get busy and put punishments, judgments on the people, bro. And then he's giving us 1,000 years to whoop ass. Oh my goodness, man! All praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. The Lord is so merciful and beautiful. We just gotta wait our time, man. Endure, brothers. Endure to the end and wait your time. Go ahead, finish it.
Last one.
Yeah, go ahead.
It says, verse 16, thou shalt fan them, and the wind shall carry them away, and the whirlwind shall scatter them, and thou shalt rejoice in the Lord, And shall glory in the Holy One of Israel.
And shall glory, and the whirlwind goes into chariots, man, right? The chariots is going to scatter them, right? And it says, so look, all we need to do is rejoice, because when that happens, bro, we're going to be rejoicing, right? Because when Yahweh Shah cracks the sky, everyone's going to be fearful, but there's going to be a select number of men that are going to be happy.
Yeah, that's what Paul said. Dude, keep doing the work, and there's going to be a crown for you, and not just me, but all the ones who love his appearing.
Love his appearance. We're going to love his appearance. We're going national TV. There is a foreign object coming from the sky. We all going to be like, we're going to be happy as hell, bro. We're going to be, for those who are in the know, going to be like, oh, this is beautiful. For everybody else, they're going to be like, oh my God, we got World War III, now there's an alien invasion. I'm going to be sitting there like, yeah. So, brothers, any Akwat that's listening, you few Akwat, listen, just endure. Got to endure it. But please, 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 Bawashah, be very mindful right now. This is the time to be mindful. Now, me, like I said, I already know I'm on the watch list. I know the brothers that can't with me and all other brothers in the YouTube world that's constantly out here, we on a watch list already. But they can't, guess what? They can't do nothing about it because we are protected by Yahweh Shem Shah. Right? But we also still need to be mindful, man, because there are spirits out here, there are demons out here, the devils out here, ready to do what? To take anybody, man, right? Seeking whom he may devour, right?
It didn't say be silent, but it's a time and a place.
It's a time and a place. No, we're not silent. It's just a time and a place, man. Con, out. Good.
That's it.
So with that, Lord willing, it's edifying. We give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Ba'akadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles, and shalom to the elect. Shalom to all you on the comment board showing love. All right, shalom.